Into the woods and quickly out again. Mona runs to a stop in a forest clearing. Dark green surrounds her. She is deep in the woods and deep into her self-loathing and self-pity. Snot and tears get wiped away on her sleeve. The sadness stays. She brings out her phone, scrolls the contacts to the name Dad, brackets, history bore, stops for a beat, and then scrolls on to Mom, Sarah. Her mind sends signals to call and not call at the same time, the peak of the battle taking place in her fingertips as it hovers over the call button. Rustles from the bushes distract her. Small animals run out and scamper past to new hiding places. Heavy feet thump the ground, sounding like thunderclaps with every step. Their bass sound booming deeper as the footsteps get closer, vibrating through Mona's bones. A smell of garbage bins, old swamps and wet dogs get stronger, wafting in, almost turning the green leaves brown. Trees bend, being pushed by something uncannily strong and massive. All of Mona's fears are stomping towards her. Closer, louder, smellier. Closer, louder, smellier. Closer. Out of the bushes in front of her, the creature from last night emerges. It's huge, it's angry, it's monstrous, with scales and hair and a horn on its snout. It's real, it's terrifying, and it's definitely not a 1980s wrestler. The noise shakes everything around it, including Mona. The monster ignores her, stomps around the clearing searching. The big beast sniffs a berry bush, grabs some small red ones in its unfeasibly large hands, puts them in its mouth, chomps once, and then spits them out in anger. It shouts again. The monster pauses like a dog who hears its owner's yell. It sniffs the air, looks over its shoulder, roars again in anger, and blasts off into the woods, destroying a path as it goes. Seconds stretch to infinite moments as reality folds and tumbles in on itself. Mona is frozen static, trying to comprehend how the world just slid from under her. This wasn't a shadow, silhouette, hallucination, or a misidentified animal. There's no denying or rationalising. This is not a story or a myth. This was not seen through a window at night from the relative safety of her bedroom. The beast was inches from her, undeniable in its unnatural immensity. Before her brain synapses can connect thoughts together to make any sense out of the situation, two more mysterious figures bound inward on the chase. A medicus cuts a tall, slim, ethereal figure. A man who looks like he floats above the world, free from light's natural, government, or scientific laws. His long limbs and movements don't so much obey gravity, more like entertains it, encourages it, pats it on the head, and tells it that it's doing a good job. His eyes sparkle with secrets. His clothes resemble a 15th century British highwayman with steampunk, eccentric, colourful flair. A three-pointed hat with an overly intricate gold badge on it adorns his head. A neckerchief covers his mouth and nose, but somehow you can still tell he is smiling beneath it. His coattails are far too long and trail behind, flapping in the wind like a sentient cloth wave. Tiny is a 2-foot-high black fur-covered creature, somewhere between a hamster, a demon, a weasel and a pug, complete with a short twirly tail. Although he is almost always furious, or at least really annoyed, this only makes him look cuter. His little legs have to work hard keeping up with his long-legged companion. His skinny frame wobbles and teeters as he moves. He holds an aged black doctor's bag awkwardly above his head with his overly long arms. The outlandish odd couple inspect the surrounding like grizzled detectives. They look at the tracks left behind, the partly chewed spat out berries, the path of destruction ripped up and leading away. They look everywhere except at Mona, until, eventually, a medicus looks over his shoulders and into her eyes. He pulls his neckerchief down to reveal his large pointy nose and wide smiling mouth. He puts his fingers to his lips in a "it's our secret" inclusive way. Tiny squeaks like a dog toy from the floor, aggressively ushering him to follow their prey. A medicus moves with flowing, elegant panache. Tiny moves in an angry scuttle as they both bound into the bush after their quarry. Mona runs with panic pants, the opposite way.